What's good, guys? We're back. We're back. It's the 15th of November, 2025, and it just hit 1200 hours Central European Time. We are located in Germany. Okay, so since it's Saturday, we are gonna pick some stocks that are open, and yeah, I'm making a list of my weekend stocks. Just quickly going, just want to look from my notes from the other day. Okay, just because of my Adidas trade from yesterday, my my first take profit was 160, so that would have hit. My second take profit is 162.50, so that would have been profitable. True, yeah, let's do this quickly because I had to get off of live before 2, and I wanted to show you guys how the trades went. So let's take a look at gold. You are gold, gold. You got the power to know. You're indestructible. Always believe in. Okay. So gold right now is at 4,084. I prefer kind of say 4.084. That's what it's at right now. But yesterday, let me check the timing. This is in dollars for some reason. How do I change that? How do I change it to show euro, please? You got the power to know you're indestructible. See, this is in euro. I don't know how. I think I might have clicked on a trade. Sorry, I just clicked on the stock that shows it as a dollar. It's probably my mistake. Gold. No, that's not it. That is Or is it? Let me check, guys. My bad. Gold and euro price stone today. Hmm. 3515. Okay, it's possible I've actually been trading gold with the dollar and I just wasn't paying full attention. And just because of the time, I'm just gonna take note of this and then we're just gonna trade with it in the dollar because I don't have time for this tediousness. So gold price in euro is 3,515. In dollar, it's 4,084. Okay. All right. So the first trade we're gonna make today is gold. I'm gonna keep this open, but we're gonna make the trade in gold. So it's the 15th of November, and the price. Let's do the 9 a.m., 1200, and then 1600. Price at 12 is 408. Okay, see, this is why I'm a bit confused. Maybe it is because the technical, like the market is closed on Saturday and Sunday. That's why it's showing me 10 o'clock. So I just need to pay attention for a minute and see if it's moving now. And what about the euro? What about this one? Yeah, this is also. Okay, what we're gonna do is. One second. I'm gonna come back to this in a moment and see if it's moving enough. So in the meantime, we will open another trade. We're gonna do Bitcoin instead, which I'm happy to do because Bitcoin is just crazy volatile and it's I don't know. I feel like for trading, for day trading Bitcoin, I really have no experience of any recent time. So that's why I say I'm happy to do it because we're gonna learn. And there's a lot of money to be made with Bitcoin, but a lot of loss management, you know? You guys, yeah. Okay, Bitcoin today. Just to check. So look, Bitcoin, for example, this is open, right? I don't know if that's even how you would phrase it, but basically, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, as far as I know, cryptocurrencies, they never close. So because to do with the blockchain, pretty sure it is. You don't need people up and operating it. You know, it functions from itself. So Bitcoin is at 95. Man, it's crazy looking at this too, man. Like, I know anybody now can say, if I would have bought Bitcoin, you know? Like, most people have now heard of Bitcoin and probably heard of it 5, 10 years ago. And I remember trying to think how many years ago. It would be close to 10 years ago now when I first came across Bitcoin. And I remember looking at it, and it was like around 5,000 at the time. And I remember looking back at its whole progression and seeing how the first time it hit like 1,000, and then it like lost value again a bit, and then it went up to 5,000. And I just remember at that time I didn't have a lot of money, and I was like, man, like that would have been nice. And now to see it at 95,000 is crazy. But yeah, so let's take a look. 12 at 9 a.m. today. It was at 9 a.m. today. 96, 96108. 96108.75. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I'm a big fan of TradingView. I'm pretty new to TradingView. In the past, I just had apps like Trade or Plus 500, and they were pretty good. Like they had good graphs like this, and I'm pretty sure you could see in 1 minute views. But here, man, you can do 1 second, 5 seconds, 30 seconds. Crazy. And what's also cool is here you have these different tools you can use, right? So let's practice some of this together, learn some stuff. So let's see if we can do this. So we'll open it from around 9. Oops. So you click once. Oh. Yeah, from 9. Maybe, okay, wait. Just bear with me. What's going on? Come on, bro. If I fuck on the first night, I don't count his body. Searching for the same you love. Yeah, like I say, bear with me. I'm new to this app. Okay, back, please. Okay, how do I close this? Okay, look, my bad, guys. So what I was doing, the tool, it just wasn't loading. So I've now got this mess here. Let's undo this. Idiot. Okay, let's do this again. So 9. This is for drawing lines, I'm pretty sure, right? So let's just go. Let's just do one here. Mm. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. So let's get. Can I add two things? Okay. Hmm. This is cool. So, oh wow, that's really cool. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to update, like change, but it's not. All right, let's do another one. Let's do it. So let's simulate today already. Let's say we would have sold here. Okay. Is that correct? So stop. $184. Don't. Okay. I think it's calculating it in like percentages. All right, I need to figure this stuff out a bit in my own time. I need to understand how this works a bit more, which is fine. So let's just make our trades now. Okay, just gonna have a quick look. 94,000, 94,226. What day is this? This just yesterday. So yesterday we were on 97,000. Went all the way down to 94,000 on the same day. Even lower, well, 94. Okay, then we went into today in 94. Before 6 a.m., we've come all the way up and hit 96,000. And now we've gradually gone down a bit up until 12, and now we're at 95,000. Okay. So we're gonna do a sell as our first trade. Okay, so I think it's gonna go down a decent bit before it goes up. I might try like multiple trades with Bitcoin a day just to gain some data, gain some knowledge. All right, so we're gonna sell and let's try to aim for a take profit at around. I'm also trying to be a bit more ambiguous or like take bigger gaps because the trades I made the last days, I would literally like, have it be a very small distance, and I would make profit on the trade and then it would go all the way here. But I also don't want to be too greedy. So if I would go here, we'll go down a bit more, let's say about here. So we'll do first take profit at 95,298. 95 to 98.7. Okay, so that's the first take profit. We'll put our stop loss at like if this is gonna go up in the next hour, I could see it having quite a like sharp candle peaking even above this. And I would not want to lose much more money than that. So, and keeping in mind, if we lose money on this trade, we can make a new trade on the same day, make our money back. So I'll put my stop loss to begin with at a bit above this. So 96.811.4. Okay, and going to plan, we would take our second profit at, yeah, I mean, look how it's already hit down here this morning. If it could go anywhere near here in the next hour or two, that would be a nice amount of profit. So let's be ambitious today. Again, we're trading, man. We're also like teaching ourselves to enjoy it and have fun with it and understand it is a game, so to speak, with tactics and loss management in place. And I feel like there has to be a level of emotion, or more like a lack of emotion, more like a statistic, fun kind of guessing game. And if you win, you are happy and you take note of your wins and continue to apply. And if you lose, you have to also see it as a lesson and just apply that to your next trades and just enjoy it. I'm also thinking too, man, like about all the people I can help once I become more profitable and I'm able to share the game with people. All right, so take profit number 2. I really need to get some colored pens. Take profit number 2 is at 94,284. So 94,000. Okay. And as always, we're gonna do our time window. until 2 p.m. So time window from now is about an hour and a half, and to yeah, 1400. So that's the first trade open. Stop loss in place. Two take profits in place. And now we're gonna move on to the next one. Put this at the front now, Bitcoin. Let's see what else we can trade today. Can't wait till I fully know like all the functions of this site. It's a super cool site. I'm just seeing if there's a way I can like open up like a favorite page, like you know what is like the most popular stocks. But because of a bit of time pressure, we're just gonna Google what stocks are open Saturday and Sunday in the market. No major stock. That's bullshit, respectfully. All right, we're just gonna do it ourselves, man. The world really doesn't want to help you, does it? Just straight up lying. I mean, should just do Ethereum. Might as well do some crypto today, right? Let's do it, guys. Let's learn. Let's learn. Let's learn. Let's learn. Also, I feel like I should say less, but let's just say by next week we're gonna have some real money in the account, guys. In fact, I'm gonna state it here because there is anyone watching and you're hyped for this journey. I'm letting you know now we're gonna have real money in the account this week, and that's just gonna be better for the cause, right? It's gonna be more entertaining. We're gonna actually have live visual of making profit, being realistic, taking the losses too, but it's gonna be real. And even though we go to balance emotion, there will still be a level of a feeling there. And like I say, you want to manage the negative emotions. I think having good emotions is a reason you want to wake up and trade anyway. Like it's bullshit to say trade with no emotion. Or at least to say that maybe you shouldn't trade with emotion, but you trade and then you are allowed to feel rewarded. I mean, who's not going to feel good making money? Like, don't lie to me. All right, guys, Ethereum. And yeah, just stating it for the record, this stuff like crypto, I'm very, very uneducated on. And like I say, I'm not here to lie or deceive anyone. I'm saying it like it is. And again, I just want to be transparent and make this money together and help everyone. Because if I'm here saying, you know, I'm uneducated on this, but we can find a way to become profitable, boys, then that should, you know, speak for itself. All right, let's do it. Also, I know you guys can see my screen right now and you can't see what I'm taking notes of, so I will show you guys, but just because I want to have all the trades open before 1 p.m., I need to kind of stop yapping and just concentrate for a minute. So current price 3,163, and we are trading in dollars. Let me just be clear on that. Dollar. Okay. So 3163, and at 9 a.m. this morning, 9 a.m. this morning, we were at 3,168. 3,168.1. Okay. Today's high is 170. I don't normally take notes of these things, at least not always. I mean, I do in my head, I don't write it down, but I think for the sake of being transparent and whatnot, we're just going to take a bit more notes today. It's the weekend, we got time, so let's do it. Yeah, today high is 170.0. So that's today's high. And today's low, well, yeah, to be exact, actually, my bad, guys, that's a bit deceitful, actually. We call that today's second high from, well, like second high from 9 a.m. onwards. But today's actual high was shortly after midnight. Around about here. So today's high, which was at 4 a.m., around 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is 3,191.2. Yeah, man, I do like the idea of getting data and good ideas for crypto because it's just very volatile. Like, there's a lot of profit to be made, you know? Okay, so we got today's high. Oh yeah, and then the day's low was also much earlier on. So a little bit after midnight, we were at 3,087. 3,087.0. Today's low at 4 past midnight, 3 past midnight. Okay, nice. And now we're gonna make the decision to make a buy or a sell. Just want to zoom out a bit too to see. Wow, look at this, man. Since yesterday, look how much it's gone. That's insane, man. There's so much money to be made here, man. I love this shit, man. And like I'm gonna enjoy. I'm just gonna be myself a bit and ramble a bit today. Let me open the trade though. So we're at 3157. Going down, up, down, up, down in a bit of a slower manner. We broke, or we anti-peaked at 387. We climbed, we broke through 3180, we went above 3180, and now we've gone back down, hovered around the 16. If the price is to go up in the next 2 hours, I would say we would break through above 180 and be aiming towards the high 200s. Yes. Yeah. A part of me, maybe because I started on if it goes up, wants to believe that this could peak nicely. But I think the realism side of me is saying it's more likely a sell right now, especially since we're up in percentages. I would say it's probably going to go down a bit more so we can buy at a nice price. You know, I'd say the market is going to let it go down a bit more. So let's bank on that and we will fuck around and find out. So trade one, we're gonna sell, and we will do our take profit number one. And to be clear, I think this is gonna go up today. I think Ethereum will close at a high, much higher than this. I think Ethereum will definitely close maybe around here, like around the 3.2 mark. And but I think it's gonna go down. I think it's gonna go down to this area again before it goes up. So let's be ambiguous. Let's do that in the next hour, maybe the next half an hour to an hour, it's gonna hit around here. So 33115.7. Take profit one. Stop loss. Stop loss we would do, let's say he or she, what are you, Ethereum? Gender fluid. Anyways, yeah, let's say he wants to jump and peak above 190, above here. So with a trade like this on a day like this, I think what we'd want to do is put a stop loss for about here. So let's say we'll just do it 3-2, so 3,200, right? And what we'll do is we'll keep an eye on this, and if the trade is going in my sell direction, then we don't really have to worry too much about changing it. But if it does spike up with a green candle here and it goes close to the 3.2, depending on how the candle looks, I would then make a decision if I want to put my stop loss up more and potentially lose more money, but also, wow, what's that countdown thing? We'll find out. Yeah, potentially lose more money or give myself more time in the trade for it to come back down. But that's why we put stop losses in place. It's possible it jumps up past 3.2 and that would be the money lost. But again, we're fucking around and finding out. And then take profit 2 will be Take profit 2, I like it down here. It is very possible it could hit there, but I would say, what did I put? 3115. I'd say we could do about, I feel like here. I don't think it's going to go much lower than that today. So let's say 3,112. Boy, 0.7. That's not a really big difference, actually. Fuck it, we're fucking around finding out. Like I say, it could go fucking down here, but we want to be profitable, not greedy and not stupid. So yeah, you guys can see here, there's a timer counting down. I can only assume that means we're going to see a candlestick do something, but I don't know. We're gonna find out. And I really do need some colored pens to see this. Yeah, crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, two trades open. They are both sells. Yeah. Yeah, and to stick to our trading pattern, habits, whatever, we are gonna open at least one more trade before 1 p.m. And I'm wondering if we should do another crypto or if we can find something else. And I will see if there's anybody chatting in a minute. I just want to focus for a minute. Okay. Yeah, so those are both open. So we got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now what else could we do? Should we take a look at Dogecoin? Pretty sure Dogecoin is around. Make sure you have some breakfast too, guys. Don't want to be trading on an empty stomach, not really. Have some eggs, man. So, crypto futures. And I'm gonna open. That's cool. US dollar, Japanese yen. Okay, fuck it. British pound to dollar. I'm not against that, but I feel like with those like euros to dollar, dollar to pound, I feel like you can trade those any time of the day. I don't know. We will simulate some trades and we'll see what happens. We are learning today. Can I not see any more? Okay, let's just type in Doge. Dogecoin. Warte kurz. Nee, habe ich nicht. Okay. Can't have people walking on my whoop de whoop whoop. gonna check Dogecoin price in dollar today. No way, is that really his price? 6.16? The Dogecoin is approximately 0.1637 to 0.1629 US dollars as of November. So it's a tiny bit more worth than the dollar, huh? Oh no, it's a bit. I'm not very good at that shit. The price has been a slight increase of about 0.02 in the last 24 hours. Price 24 hour trading volume 2.69 billion. That's insane. So wow. Oh my god. This is the thing about crypto, man. It's like there's so much potential money to be made there that is insane. You know, like if you get in on crypto, any crypto coin at the right time, I mean, you can literally become a millionaire. But you can also lose so badly. I don't know. I think we have to see things for what they are, and I think we don't have to judge or be mad, so to say. Because I'm just thinking, right, like as an investor, buying something like this and seeing it, look at that. Since 2021, it's just been flat. Like, you're not going to make money as an investor. As a day trader, sure. So 2018, it was about 100, and then it spiked. And look at the fluctuation here between 2018 and 2021. It went from 400 back down to 161, back up to 500, well, the high 500. Kept going up and down and hit 561. And then it just started to, around COVID, it just said, peace out. It got COVID-19, bro. It just died. Wow, 35 to 1. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't like the way that looks. So this is the market capital. That's interesting. Guys, we're just gonna take note of something else too, right? Because we got trading, and then we've also got, what am I thinking of here? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna take note of it, and we'll have to see what my conclusion is. But we have like those websites where they, like, those websites where you can like bet on the weather and stuff like that. So I don't like the idea of straight up gambling, like blackjack and all that, rain bet and all that shit you see. But I think doing stuff like making bets on like the weather or many other things, like it's a cool niche, however you say it, because if you're somebody that has just a bit of a passion about the weather or something else, it would be fucking cool to be able to manipulate that passion and interest. And yeah, and look, I'm gonna look into that, see what possibilities there are there. Okay. Um, yeah, I need to hurry up a bit. Doge. Okay, the market's closed on that, but just kind of want to see what else is here. Market cap. So this is, I think, oh no, okay, that's Doge to US dollar. What did you see that? The little thing that just popped up? All right, guys, I think just because it's about to be one and this looks terrible. That I want trades open, but again, we're here to learn and whatnot. That let's just have a go at this, man. Doge to US dollar. I really don't like the idea of this, but I need to make some more breakfast and I need free trades open. And we're limited on the weekends as it is, and we're still gonna do tomorrow. And I have time today, the rest of the day, to like look and do some research to find some more trades. So let's just give this a go. So Dogecoin to dollar, US dollar, and we have 9 a.m. price was 9 a.m. price 0.16282. 16282. Okay, 1200 hours. 1200. 161. 16146. 16146. 16140 is what it's at now. So let's keep an eye on these pips here. Okay, so we're gonna buy or sell. Let me get a quick visual analysis. So today the low was, yeah, we're not gonna be lazy, we're taking on. So today the low was 161, I'm sorry, 16063. 16063, and the high was, okay, my bad, I'm always focused on looking past 9. So today's high is 16412. 16412, and the low was 154.7. 154.76. I must say, man, again, it's just about getting experience, but the truth is, man, there's money to be made every single day in the market with literally any trade. It's a numbers game. Okay, so I like to see how it was the day before, at least a bit. So the day before, we were high, we were 164.90. The low is 158. We stayed around the 158 quite a bit before. midnight, we hit 16086. Then going into today, we went down. We had a big drop here to 155. 15512. And now we've come up, hit around the 163 mark, 164. So yeah, we're going between 164 to 154. Okay. And now today, since 12, we've gone what's this? 16224. Okay. The low here is 1680, and now we are here. Up, down, leveling out. So there's a lot of buying going on here. And we're up to 57. We're gonna sell again. So sell, take profit 1. We would do take profit 1. We'll do, yeah, we're gonna be a bit ambiguous. We'll do 15902. 15902. Stop loss. Stop loss. We give ourselves some headroom. We'll do 164. Yeah, 16409, and then we'll do take profit number 2 at we're going to take profit number 2 about here. 15717. So underlining the pips here. And time window, we will do, I think let's see how much. We'll do 2 hours for this from now. So this will do until 15 o'clock. Time window 2 goes 15 o'clock. Alright, in a minute I'm gonna go make my eggs. The 3 trays are open. And yeah, this one we have 2 hours, and the other 2 we have an hour. Let's just have a quick peek on them, see how they're doing. Oh yeah, just before that, I'll just show you guys my notes, just so you can, even though I'm saying it out loud, just so you can see a bit. Can you actually read that? Not very well, right? But just so you guys get an idea, if you're taking notes, you know what I'm doing. So I'm literally just taking note of what Yeah, taking note of what I'm trading. Sorry, I'm trying to get, of what I'm trading, the price it's at. I do a tiny little type of graph where it's like 9 a.m. to 1200 to 1600 and take note of the price. And then I put a trade with a trade number one, if it's the first trade. And then take profit and put that the price of take profit. We put the price of the stop loss. We put the price of the take profit number two, and then I write my time window for how long I want to be in the trade for. And then once the trade is done in an hour or two, I basically just tick off the take profits if that's what we did. And if it's a loss, then just note that as well. And it's just all visibly clear. So when I come to the market any given day, I can flip through the day before and see everything clearly. And like I say, I'll get some colored highlighters soon to highlight the greens and reds just so it's visibly more clear. And what like doing this, I'm obviously gathering information, and it's kind of like a way to, um, like if you were to go back and test out your strategies, your theories, this is basically doing that because in a week from now, this is then, backtrack to how the strategies worked a week ago or whatever. Sounds like someone might be in the kitchen, and if they still need a minute, then I won't make my eggs just yet. I will make another coffee though. Oh. And not that it matters for you guys, but again, just being transparent, I have just a daily thing I tick off to where I'm just saying, because I'm trying to trade 2 hours a day. So I tick off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and this again is just a clear representation to keep track of everything and know what days I traded, what days not. Mm, and just for shits and giggles, I'm just gonna, as I go over the trades now and see where they're at, see if I have a change of mind and that may, if I would have done the trade differently or how I think the trade is going to close by the time window. So the first trade is Bitcoin, and the price that we are going for, first take profit is 95298, and currently Bitcoin is at 95627, so not quite going in the direction. Well, it's not going in the direction, but trying to zoom in a bit. No, actually, sorry, we are going in the right direction because the price at 12 was 95,941, and now it's at 635. So we are going in the right direction. I have a good feeling about this trade. However, looking at it right now, I am wondering if we should maybe extend the time window by another hour. But the beauty of all this shit is, especially on the weekend that we have time, right? I can keep an eye on the charts and I can always change things when it comes to the stop loss, the time window, to benefit my trade based off the way it's going, because this trade could have hit my take profit within the first 10 minutes. It can take longer as well. So I like where this trade's going. I'm feeling good about this one, and only note on that is, yeah, we might stay in a bit longer to get more profit, or just hit the take profit that we want to get. Ethereum, we jumped in at, no, that's Adidas. How did that happen, man? I am thinking, guys, just because right now it's really unfortunate that the place I'm at right now, by the way, bless him though, just gotta say, give thanks real quick that I have a place that I'm grateful for. However, there's no internet here, so to use any internet trading, live stream right now, do all this stuff is all taking the internet from my hotspot on my phone. And I'm gonna buy like a huge amount of internet, so this doesn't matter. But until I have it, I do need to watch how much internet I'm running through. So instead of staying live like this for the next 2 hours, I think I will close up soon. And then the same way I went over the trades from yesterday today, I might just keep that. And again, I want to practice what I want to live out. So, like I say, my goal is to get up in the morning, do whatever I gotta do, and then between 11 to 1, that's when I open my trade, and then I can literally close off, keep an eye on the trades for until 2 or 3, and then just close them and go about doing whatever else I want to do. And like learning Japanese. Yakoki? Yashosh? No, wait. Yakoi Kakoi? Ocha. Mizu. Go. Mizu to. Mizu Gohan. Mizu Gohan. Mizu Gohan desu. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Ethereum. Ooh, you know what else I might take a look at today is crude oil. Oh. Crude oil was one, like back when I was trading in 20, what year would it have been? Like 2016, 2017. Crude oil was a trade that I did the most frequently, like on a daily basis, and would make anywhere between 25 to 30 to 80 to 120 euros with little capital, like I would be trading, like I only ever had a couple thousand in my account back then. And yeah, I'd make trades with crude oil, yeah, with no more than a couple hundred, and I'd make good profit. So it'd be cool to take a look at crude oil in a moment. But even if I can't cook right now, I'm gonna grab some more food and a coffee. Anyway, Ethereum, we jumped in at 3163. It's now at 3145. 3145. And our first take profit is first take profit 3115. So still quite a way to go. But Ethereum is also going the right direction. So I'm also feeling pretty good about the Ethereum trade. And then last but not least for now, we've got stay healthy, get wealthy again. Whoa, dude, you know what's gonna be so sick? And we're speaking it into existence is being healthy as I am right now and keeping it up and eating healthy foods and making money on the stock market, and then I'll make my merch, and then we will finally, after a long awaited time, we'll be living out my thing. And I can't say too much because you guys are gonna screw me. Oops. No, 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 no. I'm so hard, guys. I can't wait to get my sister and my siblings in on this stuff as well, man. I'm fucking thankful and blessed and excited, man. Like I say, I'm getting healthier, man. Finally, like in a lot of ways, and like taking care of my diet, and cooking, eating as much, you know, whole foods, healthy foods as possible. Um, Filling up notebooks. Like I use this notebook to take. This is where I do like have all my trading stuff as of recent. But I also take a lot of other notes in here that revolves, around stuff I want to do and, stay disciplined with. And then I'm drawing again too, which it's a struggle, honestly, but, that's something that I'm realizing too, that, good rewarding things, they take struggle. And that the more you start to do it, the less of a struggle it becomes. Like, it's more of a struggle when you struggle to do it because you're so out of touch and out of flow. So, breaking bad habits and building new habits that consist of things like doing 1 to 2 hours a day trading, doing an hour or more of drawing art a day, like just building up these healthier habits, eating healthier, and just getting to a point where you then start to naturally do it. Like you're disciplined, you do the stuff disciplined, and you through the discipline you then become more naturally disciplined, where it doesn't feel like you're forcing yourself anymore. It just feels like you're doing so because it's beneficial to you. Mm. And you know that, but I'm sure everyone can relate to knowing what is better for them and still not doing it. So I'm thankful to the higher power, and I'm thankful to all my friends and my family that continue to support me. And I'm thankful to myself for putting in this effort and not giving up. Never give up, people. Okay, Dogecoin to US dollar. We got in at 16409 and it's now at 16237. So all the trades are going in the right direction. Doesn't mean they stay that way, but it's all looking pretty good right now. And I think whoever was in the kitchen might have left. So I'm just gonna quickly open up crude oil as well, and then go make my other coffee and whatnot. New soil. Price of US oil in dollar today. Okay. So yes, we are opening one more trade with crude oil. I think so. Anyway, I'm gonna take a look at it. As much as I can do when it comes to gathering data and whatnot, then let's do it. So current price is 5994, 59.94. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Can I do the 1 second thing? Wow. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Okay, we'll come back to crude oil because it's showing like. Oh wait, what? 7. Why does it show 14 and then the 17th? Is it trying to say that it's not open until after the weekend? Because I could have sworn that in the past I could trade oil on the weekends. It says it's closed. I don't. Let's still take a look into this because there's a future maybe open. Or is it crude oil? I don't know. We'll see. That's closed as well. It's closed as well. Alright, they're all closed. Fuck it. Let me go boil my water. Just some always more things are coming to mind. Just yesterday, I think I started to take note of what stuffs. Look at some of my drawings from the other day. Nah, maybe I shouldn't. I've already shown it. Fuck it. Cool, right? Trying to draw more and more from my imagination. And I also really want to get on like painting and just doing more creative stuff. But it's a long process. It's a rewarding process, but it's a process, and I gotta, my ADHD, find ways to trick myself into doing it. I'm neurotypical. Actually, I'm not. I meant to say I'm neurodivergent. I'm neurodivergent. I'm a virgin. A neurodivergent. Man, I love this, man. I love this. Okay, just gonna take note of it on the page here because apparently I don't have it written down, and oh my god, I've only got like 5 pages left in this book. I need more books. Going to have to ask my mother. Yeah, I don't think I have many lying around anymore. I've like filled them up, so I would really appreciate some new notebooks. So I'll take a look on like Amazon and stuff, and maybe I can then order some to your place, and then you can bring them here. Yeah, let me know if that would work, and I'll start taking a look at some point on the weekend and find some new notebooks. Thank you. Love you back. John Pork. Oh, guess what's happening tonight? Big UFC card. Islam vs JDM. I really hope that there's nothing that stops the fight from happening because Islam's last fight, like, he was supposed to fight Arman, however you say it, and on the same day he pulled out and then had to fight Moicano. Um, but I feel like something else happened. Oh, well, I don't dislike the Volk fights, but that also I feel like took up a lot of the real competition in lightweight and whatnot. Oh, because of what happened recently with Tom as well. Uh, yeah, with the Aspinall fight, that like him and Gon really is the best matchup in heavyweight. Discluding things that can't happen like in Ghana and stuff because he's not in the organization anymore. Yeah, so that was a shame that that fight ended that way. Yeah, and I am going a bit off topic, but I do think they need to penalize IPOCs and stuff more because Gon is such a good stylistic fighter, but he fouls in all of his fights. And it's like it's so detrimental to everyone involved, the organization, the fans, the watch, and both fighters. Like, Garn, you're so talented and good, and you are messing up your opportunity to be great because of all the fouls you commit. And then poor Tom as well, that he gets fouled badly by you and the fight has to end. And like, the thing is, man, all the like couch potatoes are like rematch, rematch, rematch. And it's like, bro, imagine you spent 6 months, especially after sitting out because of other people's fault in the organization. But imagine you prepare for like half a year or 3/4 of a year to fight one guy, one of the best guys in your division, and then he fouls you, the fight stops, and now you're supposed to prepare another 3/4 of a year or half a year to fight the same guy, knowing that he's actually really good, so you do need to train, but also knowing that he will foul you and not care about it. Like, personally, bro, I would be pissed. Like, if I was in Tom's shoes, I would definitely tell the organization I'm not having it. Like, yeah, like you can't be fouling in the highest, MMA organization at that level. You just can't be doing that. And again, it's not like he did it once accidentally. He literally got like, if you know, you know. Like, Gon has done this in all of his last fights. Back at the head punches, eye pokes, kicking the balls. Like, any foul you can do, he's doing it. It's such a shame, man. Like, as I say, I think at this point, Gon needs to fight somebody who's not the champion and prove he can go a 25-minute fight without eye poking. And if he can't, just get him out of the organization because it's just such a waste of talent. And like, here's the thing, I don't, like, I know that this is right. You just can't argue against what's right in the sense that, look, Tom is 100% right to stop the fight because of that eye poke, right? Like, no MMA fighter is expected to go on if they get an eye poke that's really bad. However, at the same time, you you know like practically every other MMA fighter does continue with an eye poke, even if they're really bad. Um, but that's the point I want to say. Like, whether you continue or not, it doesn't take away from the fact that after the fight, these people who sustain the eye poke can go on to have really bad long-term eye injuries, often actually losing, if not like mildly, but often losing their full eyesight in that one eye. And that's the point I'm making, right? It's like, look, Tom could have continued the fight and won, and people would respect it, sure. But his eye could still be, he could still be blinded in his eye after it, just because Gon commits these fouls. And it's like, that isn't, like, that's not how it should be. Alright, I'm just gonna go make my I'm gonna make my own coffee. Sex don't feel the same when you in love. Yeah. I took a trip. I took a trip. I took a trip. I took a trip. I'm feeling in the mood to write a song and use my notes to do so. I can like type quick on the computer and then afterwards maybe touch it up and whatnot. Just because I do like using pen and paper, but recently I noticed like if you have an idea, it takes me so much longer, especially because I like to write neatly, and it's like it just takes such a long time to write.
Jetzt hast du die Möglichkeit, die Wohnung aufzuteilen und 3 WG-Zimmer für jeweils 400.
I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm making start money. I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm making money. I'm making money. And I'm money. Financial freedom. I'm making money. Yeah, there's something a little more like intimate about pen and paper. And one could argue that taking longer can mean that the lyrics can be more thought out. I'm not opposed to it. However, when I have like a higher energy state right now, and I think like studying yourself and experimenting is important because to acknowledge or know that I'm in like a fast-paced mood means that it's gonna make more sense to use to type to get the ideas out quicker, and then I can go back afterwards and touch things up, you know. And with that being said, also for like copyright reasons, I'm gonna end the stream now, and we will go over the profits and potential losses tomorrow, and once I come back again to trade. So thank you, thank me. Let's do this. Get to the market at your PC or phone at the right time on the days you want to trade. Open trades, collect the data as you do so, and manage your losses. Step 3, have fun doing it. Collect as much data as possible and come back tomorrow to do the same thing, and I promise you guys we are going to be profitable. Let's go. Shama.